Hello, good day, beautiful people. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to edit our videos using the inshot app. Okay, now the inshot app is the coolest mobile video and photo editing app for iOS and Android. You can use it for both basic and advanced editing. Also, it has the free version and the paid version, but with just the free version, believe me, you are good to go. So to get your inshot app, all you need to do is to go to your Play Store and install inshot app. So I already have the inshot app installed on my phone. So we're going to go ahead right now and click on the inshot app. Okay. Okay, so this is my inshot app here. So we're going to go ahead and click on it. Good. Now, once we are here, this is the first thing, the first page of the text section you will see once you click on the inshot app. So once you're here, you have the video, the photo, and the collage. So what we're going to do, go ahead and deal with now is the video. Okay. So we're going to deal with just the video. So we're going to click on it, and so it will open. Once it opens, you see where you have the plus sign. This place is the new. So let me say this, before you go ahead and come to inshot for editing, you must have made your own video. You must have made a raw video that you want to edit. Okay? Because when you come here, the first thing you have to do, when you click on this new, it will take you straight to your gallery where you have to pick a video that you have already made. And now you want to edit it. Okay, now you go ahead and click on that. Or for these other ones you see here, for these other ones, they could be drafts that the inshot app has saved for you. Maybe you were working on a particular video that you were editing but you didn't finish and you have to leave the app, so the app will just save it as a draft for you. Okay, so that when you come back, you can still go ahead, click on it, and continue your editing. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and click on the new. Okay, we'll click on it. Good. So once we are here, we want to go ahead and click on this video. Okay, that's the video we're going to be making use of. Okay, as we go ahead explaining the features on how to make use of this inshot app. Okay, now once we are here, once you have clicked on that new to bring you on this section. So once we are here, you can see the tools here. These are the tools that we're going to be making use of to edit our videos, to give our videos a good editing that will make it come out, very beautiful. Okay. Now, first on the list is the canvas. All right. So we're going to click on it and explain some things about it. So canvas is the first thing you're going to see. Now for this canvas, when you click on it, we have different ratios, different dimensions of how you want your video to come out when you export the video. And when you have finished editing the video, how the video is going to come out. Okay. Now we have the first one is 1:1 to 4:5, which is for Instagram. Okay. This symbol here is for Instagram. These two symbols here are for Instagram. So if you're making Instagram, if you want the video you're making to come out on Instagram platform, that is what you're going to make use of. Okay, you're going to click on that so that the video you're making will come out in that format. Okay, now once we are done with that, if you're making a video for YouTube, you want to post the video you're making or you're editing on YouTube, this is what you're going to be making use of. This 16:9. This is the dimension you'll be making use of. So your video is going to come out having this YouTube shape. Okay. So that is what you're going to make use of. Okay. So if you click on it, it will have that. It's already clicked. So it's having that YouTube format already. Okay, now the next one is the TikTok. That's 9:16. Okay, 9:16. So if you want your video to appear like that, go ahead and click on it. So this is what you're going to have. If you want your video to come out on TikTok, you want it to have the TikTok dimension, go ahead and click on it. So it's when you finish and export it, it's going to come out just like a TikTok, video. All right, so we're going back to the YouTube dimension. That's the one we want the video. That's how we want the video to come out. Okay, so once you're done choosing the dimension or how you want the video to come out, you go ahead and check it. Go ahead and click on this. That's the check. It's an OK button. Go ahead and click on it. Good. So we are good to go with that. Now the next on the list here is music. So we'll click on the music. This is where we can add music to our videos. Okay, you want to click on it. It will open. So we have the featured and we have my music. All right, so there are music already in the app, the inshot app. So you want to go ahead and make sure you're choosing the ones that is copyright free. You don't want to go ahead and choose the ones that will give you copyright strike or make YouTube or whichever platform you're going to post your video, you make them pull your video down or restrict it. You don't need that. So you want to make sure that whichever of the music you're choosing is copyright free. Okay, so for my music, this is where you can go ahead, you can look for music for your videos. Okay, so for you to have music under this my music, you need to go to visit YouTube audio library from your PC or Mac to download free music. Okay, so when you go to that, when you visit your YouTube audio library, there you have music files that you can download to your Android phone. So how do you go there? You type www.youtube.com. Then it will take you to your audio library. When you get there, you have music that you can select from. You listen to them. If you like them, you download them. And once you download them, you will find them under here, my music section. Okay? Now you go to the effects. You have the effects. Now if you want your music, your video, if you want this effect on your video, you go ahead and select whichever of the effects you want. Okay, now we have the records. We have the records section. Okay, the records section. This is the records section where you can record your voice. You can do voice over. You understand? You can do voice over. You can record your voice. Maybe you're talking about a particular product, or you want to advertise a particular product, you want to talk about it. Yeah, you can do voiceover on it and explain what that product is all about using your voiceover. So we're going to try it out and see how it goes. Okay, we're going to click on it. Okay, we'll let it count down. It down. Good. Now we have stopped the recording, the voice over. So now this arrow here is maybe you want to refresh, you want to start over. And this one is check. You check it and you are okay with what you have done. While this one is you want to remove it entirely, you want to cancel it and start all over. So we're going to, good. So this is what we have recorded, okay? So that's what we have recorded. All right, so once we have recorded our voiceover, now let's listen to what we have recorded, okay? Go ahead and click on once it stops, you now start talking, okay? So you can now talk and it will record what you're saying. So let's stop. Good. So now we have, that is the voice over that we have made, okay? So you can see that we are done here. You go ahead and check it. But if you are not okay with what you have done, you want to redo it, you go ahead and click on this. Okay, you click on that to undo what you have done. Okay, but if you're okay with it, you go ahead and click on the check button. Okay, so we'll go ahead and remove it. We don't need it. Okay, just remove it. All right, so that's about the recording your voice over. So once you're done, you go ahead and click on this, and it will go ahead and reflect. Okay, now we'll go over to the next one, which is sticker. Go over to sticker. Okay, so once we are here under this sticker, we have lots and lots and lots of things that we can make use of. Okay, now we have the subscribe button. Now we have the subscribe button. You can click on it and place it where you want it to be popping out. You can increase it. Okay, you can put it the way you want it. You can, reduce it. You can reposition it to wherever you want it to be. Okay, and fix it wherever you want it to be. Okay, so once we're done with that, we also have the like button. Okay, we also have the like button. This is the like button. Okay, let's remove this. We have the like button. You can also fix it somewhere here. Okay, so that is what the sticker does for us. Okay, now if you want it to come out like you want, like if you're making a YouTube video and you want the subscribe button to have the like and the bell icon, and it's not here together like that, you go ahead and click on the sticker. You go ahead and click on it like this, and then come here and type in. You come here and type in. Okay, you come here and type in on, under the search bar here. You type in what you want. Subscribe. And then you enter. So it will bring out a lot of other options that you can make use of. Okay, now we have this one, we have this other one. There are lots and lots of subscribe buttons that has the like and has the bell icon as well. So you can go with this. Okay, you can go with that. Place it somewhere here. You want it to be popping out. Once you play it, you see the way it will be coming out. See, we have the subscribe button. We have the bell icon as well. Okay, so once you're done with this, you're okay with it, you check it. Okay, you go ahead and click on this check icon, and then the effect will remain on the clip. All right, so once we are done with that, we go ahead and remove it. We don't need it for now. Okay, now next is the text. Go over to the text. So if you need to put text, okay, as you're talking, as you're probably making a tutorial, or you're talking about cooking, you're making a video on cooking, or whatever it is you might be doing, you could just add a text. Okay, the text could just be popping out as you're talking. You go ahead and type in okay. So once you type this in, you can now go ahead and either keep it up here or bring it down here. You can move it around as you want. Okay, now here are some options that we want to make use of. Here are some options that we'll need to make use. Here is a color. Okay, we have the color. So we're going to make use of these tools to beautify the text that we have made. Okay, I will click on this color. It will bring out different colors, different shades that we can use to beautify our text. Okay, you want it to come out this way, you want it to come out this way, whichever of the colors you choose, it will come out that way. Okay, if you want it mixed color, go ahead and choose to come out that exact way. Okay, once we are done here, we go ahead and check it. Once you check it here, the effect will remain. So once you go ahead and check it. Okay, now we'll go back. We're still editing it, so we'll go back and click on this double A. Okay, this is where you can get fonts to change your text. Okay, whichever of the fonts you want. These are the fonts here. If you want this, you go ahead and it will affect. If you want this, you go ahead and it will affect what you have written there. Whatever text, whatever fonts you like, go ahead and make use of it. It will affect what you have written out there. Okay, so once you are done, you go ahead and check it. So we're going over to the next lines. This other lines here, we're going to pick it and see what it's. Okay, so now this section is where you can either reduce the text or increase it. Okay, while the other down part, the AA part, is where you can also increase the space in between the words. Want to increase the space in between the letters. You want to increase the space in between the letters. Okay, while the T here, you want to increase the space in between the words. So the both of them work hand in hand to give you a better shape, or a better way of putting out the text so that it comes out beautifully. Okay, so once we are done, you can either check it and it stays permanent. Okay, now this other effect here is just a way of designing the text that you have made so that it comes out in a very beautiful way. It will not just be lying there. Like if you use this effect, you can see, you use this other effect, you see the way it's coming out. You use this other effect, it pops out like that. When you're about saying something about this particular place, you see it popping out like that. So all of this add to make the video you're making interesting for your viewers to watch. Okay, so that things will not just be lying around. There are activity happening here and there. Okay, so these are one of the things that make your video look interesting and fun to watch. Okay, so you can keep it somewhere here. Okay, and reduce the size. Okay, then you can also increase the fonts and then increase the size, reduce the size rather. Okay, so that you can move it to wherever you want it. Okay, put your colors, put whatever it is you want, and it will be coming out in a very beautiful way, as you can see. So all of this adds to give your video life, give it meaning, and makes it interesting. So if you're done, you go ahead and check it. Click on this check and check it. If you're not okay with it, you click on this and remove it, and go ahead and do it again the way you want it. Okay, now next on the line we have the filter. We have the filter. Okay, this is the filter. We have done the test, we have done the sticker, so we're all on to the filter now. All right, so we click on it to open. Now these are effects. Under the filter we have effects. All right, so these are the effects you want to add to your video. If you want your video to come out in a slow zoom, okay, you see the way it's coming out, you want it to zoom jump, see, you want it to zoom out, to zoom back again, see, you want it to slow zoom, you stop it. Okay, however you want it, you stop it. Okay, you want it to zoom out like that, you want it to tremble, okay, you want it to trail, Want it to roll? Okay, so whichever you want, you go ahead and choose. All right, and once you're done, you check it. All right, so we're done with this. So we go over to the filter itself. Okay, so here is where we can adjust. Here is where we can make adjustments. Okay, you want it to be bright, you want it to be natural, go ahead. You want it to be warm. You can see the effect is showing on the video that I have here. You want it to be pink, okay, you want it to be vintage, whichever way you want it. Okay, so you go ahead and choose. Once you're done, you check it and it will remain like that. All right, now for the adjust, this is where you can adjust the effects, or the where you can adjust the effect that you have made already. Okay, when it comes to the lightness, the contrast, the warm, the theme, this is where you can do all of that. Okay, when you're done, you check it. All right, so we'll move over to the next one. Move over to the next one, which is the PIP. This is picture in picture. Okay, so this picture in picture is, when we click on it, it will take us to the gallery where we can pick a picture. Okay, or we can pick a picture and use it, either picture or a video, and use it. Probably we want to explain something further, want to talk about a particular thing, want to drive home the lesson we are teaching, want to make people understand it better, want to buttress what we are talking about, so we can use a picture to further explain what we are trying to say to our audience. Okay, so if you click on this PIP, this very one, it will take us straight to our gallery. Now let's go ahead and do that. Click on it. Now it's here in our gallery. So you want to just pick a picture. Okay, so once you pick this picture, it will just be somewhere here. Okay, you can just place it here. Maybe you're talking about something and you want to refer to this picture. So you can just click on your PIP and it will bring it out there. So you can refer to it and people can begin to listen to what you're saying and still look at the picture, okay, and begin to understand better what you're actually saying. Okay, so it's a way of explaining something deeper, making people understand what you're saying better. All right. Also, you can also use it to describe, something. Once you're done, you go ahead and check it. All right. Good. So we're going to move ahead to the next one. The next one here is the pre-cuts. Okay, so pre-cuts, you want to trim, you go ahead and click on trim. You want to cut, you go ahead and click on cut. Okay, you want to split, the same thing. You go ahead, you see where you're skipping it, you go ahead and split your video. Okay, but basically the one I normally make use of is the split and delete. That is this split. That's one I usually make use of when I want to remove something, because this splitting and delete is usually for when you want to remove something you do not want. But that's the whole essence of editing. When you're removing something you don't want to be in the video, you don't want this particular scene to be in the video, or you don't want this particular action to be in the video. Like maybe when you're talking, you're like all those spaces, all those lost spaces, you want to remove them. Okay, like you're talking and you just let the space blank. Probably you cannot remember what you wanted to say, and that space is just there. So all those spaces, all those empty spaces, you need to remove them and fill in the gap. So that is the whole essence of editing. Because when you have your raw video, there are lots of mistakes that you'll be making when you're making your video. It will not come out exactly as you originally wanted it to be. So it will be having lots and lots of mistakes here and there. So when you come to edit, That's when you begin to remove all those loops, all those mistakes you made, all those you remove them while you're editing. Okay, now for instance, like you start from this very beginning of the video. Okay, now the video started and I don't like the beginning or how it started or how my face was showing, so I want it removed. Now this is what I'm going to do. Now let's play it. Okay, so I'm going to pause it, all right, and click on split. Okay, click on split and then move it again. Okay, and click on split again. Now, the particular place where I want removed, I will now click in the middle here, in the middle, right here in the middle. Right here in the middle, okay? That's where I'm going to now click. And I click in the middle like this. Can you see? So you now have these arrows facing each other. Now you can now go ahead and click on delete. Once you click on delete, it goes off. Okay, so you have removed the part you do not want. Okay, now if you made a mistake and you want it back, you just go ahead and click on this arrow. It will bring back the mistake you have made. It will bring it back. Okay, let's go ahead and click on it. Now it's back. We have undo the mistake we made, so it's back. If you want to go ahead and do the same thing again, you don't want this beginning, you go ahead and let it play and then stop it, and then you click on split. Once you click on split, you just let it play again. All right, so if you want to start from the beginning, maybe you don't like the beginning of how the video started, so what you do, you go ahead and play it. So once it gets to where you don't want, you just click on the split. Okay, now this is where you don't really want. This very place is where you don't want. Okay, so what do you do now? You come here and click in the middle, this very middle here. Okay, now you can see that these arrows are now facing each other. So what do? You go ahead and click on delete. Okay, you can see that it's gone. So that's how you go ahead and split the video and remove the areas where you do not want your audience to see. That way, giving you see the way it started. It started straight away. No preambles, okay? So that's that about the split and the delete button, okay? Now we'll move over to the background. Background, I usually do not really make use of this background, okay? But to really see the effects of this background, let's go back and possibly pick either this TikTok. Okay, let's pick TikTok and see how to apply the background. Okay, now go back to the background. This is the background. Now we can apply the background we want. So which of the backgrounds, if you want this, you can see the way it's showing. That's if you are on this kind of platform. Okay, you can make use of this. See the way the background is coming out, very lovely. Okay, you can make use of this. Whichever of these colors you want, you can pick. All right, good. So once you're done, if you want it to apply on this particular clip, you click on this. You click on this. If you want this background to apply on just this particular clip, you click on this very arrow. But if you want to apply on all the clips that you're editing, you click on this apply to all clips. That is this double arrow. You click on it. Okay, then the background that you have applied will apply to all the clips. All right, so we're done with that. And let's move to the next one. And the next one is the speed. Okay, so now maybe you were talking about a particular thing. So let's go back to the normal place we were, which is the, okay, now we are back to 16 ratio 9, which is the YouTube platform. All right, so we are on speed. When you're here on speed, if you want to make a particular place move fast, like if you're into a cooking, if you're doing a cooking tutorial, so maybe you're on the part where you're chopping vegetables, and maybe you're chopping banana or vegetables, and you want that place to go fast. Yeah, people cannot just sit and be watching you cutting it one after. We know you're cutting banana, we know you're chopping vegetables, so we know the process of doing that. So sitting down and just watching you do that, it might make people lose interest. So you want to make that place, you want to speed up that area where you're chopping the banana, where you're cutting the vegetables, and all. You want to speed up that area so that you move to the next interesting part. Okay, so here is where you get that. This is where you can get your speed. Okay, this is where you can get, can you see? This is where you can get your speed. So that area where you are doing that, you just make it fast. That's where you're cutting your vegetables or where you're chopping your vegetables. You just make that area fast so that you can move to the next. All right. So once we are done with this, you either check it. You say check. You say, okay, I like this. I want to apply it. So it will apply to the particular clip you want. All right. Now we're done with this. So we move to the next, which is crop. If you want to crop your video, like you want to remove some places where you do not want, you want to remove it, you go ahead and remove it. You want to crop this, you want to remove this part, you just want your face, whatever it is you want to do. That's how to make use of the crop. Once you do that, you check it. Okay? Then it will apply. I will move over to the volume. Okay, this is where we want to add volume. This is where we want to add volume. You can increase it. Okay, increase it. Okay, so if you increase it like this, if you want it to just be on one clip, on one of the clip, or two of the clip, or just one of the clip, you go ahead and click on this. But if you want it to apply on all the clips, you go ahead and click on apply to all clips. And then that volume will apply to all the clips. Okay. Now we're done with this. Okay. So now let's move to the next one. So this one is replace. This one is duplicate. You want to duplicate, like you want to have another section, or you want to have the exact same thing. So you just click on duplicate and it will bring it out. Like I clicked on duplicate, you see another part of this very first one we have here. See, another part of this very one is right here. Okay, so that's what duplicate does. You want the exact same thing you have on the other side to also come out on this other side. All right, so that's duplicate. Now we have the reverse. You want to reverse what you have said. Let it start over. You click on reverse. Then you want to rotate it. You click on rotate. Well, I usually don't do all of this. You might not really need all of this other parts. You might not really need them while you're editing. Okay. And also we have the flip. Okay. Flip is having the opposite side. Okay. The opposite side of something. You want to change it to the opposite side. That's when you apply this flip. All right, so that's that about it. That's that about the whole thing. So once you're done with everything, you go ahead and click on save. This is our save here. Before you click on this save, you want to go ahead and start from the beginning again and go ahead and check what you have done. Cross check. Okay. This is where you're going to go ahead and cross-check all that you have done, all the editing you have done, and be sure that it's coming out the way you want it to come out. It's going to come out the way you want it to come out. So once you're done, you're satisfied with what you will have here, you now go ahead and click on save. Okay, so once you click on that save button, you have this. So it will give you the resolution you want, okay, and the frame rate you want. So you go ahead and click on this. 1080p is just okay. But if you have 720, it's also okay. But 1080p is about the best. Now for the frame rate, you can increase it to 60 so that your video comes out very, very lovely. So once you're done with all of this, you go ahead and click on save. Okay, so this will always come out, okay, once you are on the free plan.
Only 1% people can match them all.
So this will always come out. It will always pop out because you're on the free plan. But if you're on the paid version, you will not be seeing all of this, okay? So you just let it go ahead and play, and then it will save your video. All right, so once it's done playing, the video will play. The video will be saving. All right, so you can just remove it from here. Now you can see that the video has been converting while that advert was running. So that's what you see once it is on free plan, okay? But it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all once your video is already saving. Okay, so you can see that it has saved already to your gallery. Okay, so if you go to your gallery now, you will get your video right there. Okay, so you can now go ahead and upload the video, whether to TikTok, whether to Instagram, whether to YouTube, wherever you want to export your video to. Okay, you go ahead and do that. So if you have watched this video up to this point, I'm sure you must have learned one or two things. You must have gained value. Please like the video. It will help the video a lot. It will help me a lot. And please subscribe as well. It will also help me and the channel a whole lot. Okay, please like, subscribe, and then turn up that click on that bell, turn it on, so that once I post more of these videos, you'll be notified, okay, and you'll be the first to go and watch it and get it on. So I would like to see you doing your editing and making beautiful edit your videos beautifully well. It is very, very easy with this InShot app. Okay, you can do this. You can just go ahead, use a day, and just use a day. Go through all those tools, all those canvas, all those music. Go through all of those tools. Go through them, play around them, you get used to it, and then you'll be able to run with your editing, okay? There's nothing much to it. Just practice a little, and you'll get it, okay? Thank you very much. My name remains Blessing Ifoma Okoro. Thank you so very much. See you some other time. Bye for now.